Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Holistic Beauty. I'm Empress Queen, your reader, your guide, and I'm here with another pick a card reading. Why do I dream about them? So this is a love reading. So this is if you're dreaming about someone that you had some type of love connection with, or you're having some love connection with, or you're in a relationship with them. And I mean romantic love, not platonic like a friend or that you have friends feelings for, or a mom or a dad or a child. No, this is about some type of romantic feelings, whether you had it for them in the past or you have it for them now, and they're just keep popping up in your dreams, and you're like, why did I dream about them, or why am I dreaming about them? Or you go to work and you see this person, you might see them, and you're just dreaming about them randomly, and you're like, well, why do I keep dreaming about them? Or I keep dreaming about the lady or the guy at the grocery store. Like, why is this person in your dreams? So this is Wisdom Wednesday. So this is kind of like on that level of something a little deeper. So in this reading, I have some messages on the back of this card that I wrote down when thinking about some things. This was a very quick meditation, so I just wrote a few words on the back. Um, as to why you could be dreaming about them, and then I'm going to pull just a few cards from my psychic tarot deck just to see why and what it's about and how they're feeling and what's going on. I'm going to pick about 5 different cards just to get a synopsis and see where spirit takes us. So all right, let's get started. So I have 4 piles here. There we go. I have 4 piles here, and I want you to think of, a person that, you were dreaming of a lot, or you are dreaming of a lot, and they just keep being in your dreams, and they're, maybe they're showing you some romantic feelings, or you're having some sexual things about them, or you're the one with the feelings. It's just something in that arena, and you're like, I can't put my finger on it. Why do I keep dreaming about them, or why they're in my dreams? What is it that's going on? So we're going to start off with pile 1. This is not going to be a very long reading. I'll tell you that right now. So pile 1, you can do 5 cards. For those that pick pile 1, why do they keep dreaming about them? What is going on? What is it that they need to know? Why do they keep dreaming about this person? Heavy stuff. It's either you or this person is just feeling really stuck or trapped in something, or maybe this was something that you used to feel stuck and trapped with. But as I'm getting these bottom cards, I'm getting this one a lot. The devil, feeling trapped. See? I got this one a lot too. 6 of Pentacles, the Death card. So yeah, let's see why this person continues to be in your dreams. What is it that you need to know? Let's see what Spirit has to tell you. I'm going to use my other deck as a clarifier. Well, not a clarifier, I'm sorry, as the advice, because I feel like this is very, very spiritually situation. It's something in the unconscious as to why, you're dreaming of this person. There's something that you need to know, or you need to face, or you need to deal with. When I was writing the messages down, a lot of them had something to do with that. So I feel like most of you that are dreaming about these people, you're very spiritually connected to them in some ways. Emotionally connected, and you're dreaming about them. So I'm going to use my, I could just be a clarifier with that. So let's start off. The back of the card, wow, what did I say? I didn't know it was this one I wrote down. It says, for pile 1, the reason why you're dreaming about this person, it says they need your help. So this person needs your help with something. There's something that they're needing from you. And that's why you keep dreaming of them. You keep seeing them in this reoccurring dream. So I'm going to change the title to Why Do I Have Reoccurring Dreams? Or if you're just watching this, maybe I won't change the title and just leave it. You're having a lot of reoccurring dreams about this person and you're not knowing why. And that's because their spirit, their soul is calling and they need your help. They need you for something. So let's see what's going on in their life. There's an emotional loss. There's some sort of new beginning. Oh, let me pull this down. I'm going to put this over here. And this is the advice. So put this over here. So let's dissect these first. Yeah. Um, I feel like this is just very spiritual. You and this person is very spiritually connected. Um, you can sense with this person's in trouble. You guys had a really firm foundation with each other. You guys were either this is like an ex-lover or a long-term friend, and maybe you guys had like romantic episodes but not deeply at all. It's you guys are not together now. Or you guys never been, but there's something, some type of connection that was there between you and this person. I'm hearing some of y'all, this person's in trouble with the law, or they're involved in something. Excuse me, the incense got in my throat. They're involved in something and they don't know how to get out of it. Some of them, they just lost a job, but that's very low. I'm getting they're in trouble with the law, or they're in trouble with someone else, or they feel threatened. They're in a distressed situation. They don't know who to turn to, who to talk to, but it seems like you're always the person they can run to. And they're like, in their mind, they're like saying to themselves, how can I get out of this situation? How can I move on? Some of them were in a bad relationship, or they're now in a bad relationship where they're being abused, or some type of aspect where they feel trapped and can't get out of. And they don't know what to do. And it's like, because you guys are so spiritually connected, they're crying out to the universe of wanting help, is beaconing to you. And that's why you're dreaming about them all the time. Okay, so the advice is heighten your intuition, triumph. You need to contact them. You need to reach out to this person. Don't ignore your intuition. That's what I'm getting. You can feel that there's something wrong with this person. You can feel they're involved in something that is not healthy for them, and they're not wanting to talk about it. Um, some of them, it could be something with their health they don't want to come out and talk about. Some of them are in a bad relationship. Some of them are in a bad lifestyle. But whatever it is, they're wanting to get out of it. They're wanting to, some of them is really depressed. They lost something, and they just want to get out of it, and they're wanting your help. So it's this is more so them needing you. This is not really a big romantic strong feeling. They really need help, and the universe is sending you these dreams because you're the person that can help them. You're the person that can give them advice. You're the person that will be able to lift their spirit and get them out of the situation. For those, that's for those of you who picked pile 1. I hope that helped. Okay. All right. So pile 2. Okay. Why do you keep dreaming about this person? Oh, you want to, yeah, this is definitely a different feeling for this pile. There was something you wanted out of this person and you didn't get it. You're wanting some type of victory out of the situation between you and this person. So I definitely feel like this is a strong X vibe. someone that you used to date or wanted, or you wanted them for a long time, or you've been waiting for a long time, and you guys are broken up. You're not sure if you want to move on, or you guys are in a relationship, or you guys are taking a break and you're not sure if you're going to move on. But there's something dealing with, just feeling like this relationship is not working, or, you know, you keep dreaming about them all the time, and you're just kind of ready to move on from them. You're kind of just wanting to break ties, but you're not sure. I'm hearing. I don't know why I got that. See, the love is dying out. It's going away. Or you're maybe feeling like this person doesn't love you anymore, or they did something to you and you want some type of justice and you just keep dreaming about them. So I feel like this is an ex vibe, or you're in a relationship with them, but the relationship is dying. Um, so let's see what's going on. This is going to be the advice. Yeah, see, I see this card, life lesson. Stay strong. Yeah, this person has done something to you. Um, they've broke your heart, or they've hurt you in a way, or they're hurting your heart right now. So, okay, so it says, there's something that you need to see or face. So for those of you who picked pile 2, the reason why you're dreaming about this person is there's something you need to face, or there's something that you need to see in your dreams. It's like it's your intuition trying to talk to you, but I feel like you're not listening, or you're fearing the inevitable. For those of you who picked pile 2, a lot of these cards were upside down, so they were like this, and I flipped them. I'm gonna make sure I go back and look, but I feel like I flipped them because I really don't read in reverse. You can see that this relationship is failing. It is falling apart. You could see that this relationship is no longer working. You could see that if this was an ex, they were no good for you. They were not something that was good, and maybe you're holding on to them or still in love with them, and you're slowly realizing that this person is not good for you, or they no longer love you anymore, or you no longer love them anymore. There's something to do with the love is gone. You don't want to face it. You don't want to face the fact that you guys situation is over. You don't want to face that the love is gone. You don't want to face that this relationship is no good for you. You don't want to break up, but you do want to break up. You're tired, you feel defeated. You love this person dearly, but there's always some shit going on between y'all, or this person is just not right for you. I'm hearing very immature, selfish, stubborn. You guys argue a lot. Some of them it's just like infidelity or cheating, lies. You're not being recognized. There's no passion. You guys are not even sleeping with each other. Some of you guys are sleeping in different rooms, not having sex anymore. The union's gone. You don't see eye to eye anymore. And it's like you're trying to ignore it, holding on to the love, trying to think that is what is the right thing. But in reality, your dreams are showing you, no, it's time. You're unhappy. I never tell someone to walk away from someone. I never tell anyone to let go, but you are unhappy with this person, or you were unhappy with this person, and you can see that the situation is not working. So, you know what? Your dreams are trying to tell you that you need to see that this relationship has failed. Accept the failure and let it go. Or this relationship is falling, or you're not happy. Look, sometimes we love people and we love them and we know we're not happy and we hold on for them. But what about what you need? You think about that. I'm not telling you to leave. If you feel like you want to hold on to this connection, if you feel like you want to stay, all means stay. It's your life. You got to do what's best for you. But you're going to continue to dream about this person until you find a way to be happy with them or happy with this situation or accept the fact of this present moment. Because right now, the connection between you both is not working, or it wasn't working. And maybe for those of you who are dealing with an ex, the chips had to fall because this person was not doing you right. They was not valuing you the way that they should have. All these cards were upside down. They literally lost passion for you. They lost seeing what you bring to the table. They lost the connection with you. And it made you feel very defeated. And then you still want them. You still waiting for them. You're still waiting for them to change, but it's the same old shit. So you constantly dream about what they're doing. You constantly dream about you guys' arguments. Some of you, I'm hearing you're the person who fucked up. Some of you are the person who fucked up. This is how you were feeling about them. You walked away. Now you're wanting them back, or you're feeling some guilt and you're dreaming about them over and over again because you need to see it. You need to face the breakup. You need to face what went wrong in this relationship. You no longer can run from it. The universe wants you to face it. Once you face it, you can know if you want to truly let this person go or stay or try to find a way to fix it. But how can you fix something if you don't even want to face it? You have to face it. Some advice. This was, oh, I got the life lesson. That's weird. All right, well, it didn't want to come out. I did see the card when I was shuffling life lessons. So this was definitely a life lesson. This is something you need to learn. Some of you might have problems with letting go or facing things that you don't want to face, and you're going to have to face this one, or you're going to continue to have dreams about them. I'm hearing that some of these dreams haunt you, or you don't sleep all the good nights, have good night's sleep because this person is popping in your sleep, in your dreams, and it's not allowing you to sleep good. Once you face it, you'll either be ready to love them again, you'll be able to love a new person again. Either way, you'll be ready for love again. If this situation is stressing you out and it's wearing on your body, you need to pull yourself back a bit and reflect. Your intuition is calling you to look within. Face it. It's like, you know what this reminds me of? I remember when I was younger one time, I stepped on an earring back, like a earring, like a stud earring. I said an earring back, but a stud earring. I stepped on it. It was painful as shit. It went through my foot, and I tried to pull it out, but it hurt so bad. And so I just left it there. I kept trying to tug it, and every time it will hurt really bad, I leave it. So I said, well, they say, you put some eggs, something, it'll slowly slide out in your sleep, or some weird folk tale I, used to believe in. So I did it. I woke up in the morning, my foot was swollen. Now it's worse to come out because I didn't take it out. So my dad, he said to me, why didn't you say anything? He's yelling at me and shit. And I'm like, well, it hurts. So he tried to pull it at first with his finger, and my foot was so swollen at this point, he couldn't get it out. So my dad had to take a tweezer, and he yanked that shit out fast. Was that a big scream? Oh my God, it was so painful, but it didn't last long. It literally was like, ah! Then I realized, ooh, it feels actually better out. I feel like this is this situation. If you face the problem that you guys had, if you face the situation, face the splinter, and pull it out, you won't have these dreams anymore. You won't be so stressed. You're only making it worse. If you're wanting to be with this person still, or you're wanting to be with this person again, you're only making it worse. You're only driving yourselves further and further apart because you refuse to look at the situation. You don't even want to think about it. Very stubborn energy. Stop being so stubborn and look. or you're going to keep dreaming about it. You're going to keep dreaming about them. If you're in a relationship with them right now, you're going to keep dreaming about them. You guys are going to grow further and further apart until you're definitely defeated and you won't be able to fix it. So I know it's hard. I pray that you, for those of you who pick pile 2, you find a way to go within. Well, sorry. Yeah, pile 2. You find a way to go within and look deeply within yourself and find a way to face this. You can do it. It's hard. I know it is, but you have the mental strength. Just like that splinter, it will, in no time, you will feel better. There's so much you can learn at failure. Failure is the key to success. You can learn a lot about where you went wrong in this relationship. You can know what not to pick next time. You can know what you can do better in a relationship, what boundaries to set, and move on. Okay, so that's for those who picked pile 2. All right, so there are those of you who picked pile 3. Let's get that timestamp going. Pile 3. Okay, so that was a little bit of a heavy energy, but whew. All right, so pile 3 people. I don't know why that energy was this totally different energy. You know what song comes in my head when I flip for you, pile 3 guys? I get Jodeci. I Want to Freak You. You think about this person a lot because you have a lot of feelings for them. And I'm hearing you have a lot of you must have a lot of sexual dreams about them. It's a lot of passion. This is someone that you were with, you were in a relationship with, so they might be an ex. I keep seeing that 6 of Cups. Keep seeing the Hierophant. So you guys are taking a little break or you're not together. Some of you, I'm hearing you are in some type of other situation. And this person, you're attracted to them. I'm hearing some of you, this person is somebody you see around, or you're cool with them, or they're a friend. But they're a bit of a crush. So those of you, I didn't do this. I promise I really didn't do this to promote this. But go ahead and watch my crush video, because there's some crushing going on. Now that I know what a crush really is, there's definitely some crushing going on with this one. Some strong feelings here of why you keep dreaming of them. You want to be with this person and you want to have sex with them too. You want to feel them sexually and emotionally. You long for this person. I'm feeling that energy. But it's like you can't really get to them, so there's a block. You're really like hoping that you can be with this person. So it's kind of like a crushy feel, or that you're in love with them. So let me get some advice cards here too as well. Put down a few here from that. All right, so pile 3. Let's see why you continue to dream about them. I really crack me up. It really cracks me up when I do this, but they're still in love with they're still in love with you, or they love you. They can't let you go. So this is definitely somebody dealing with an ex, or somebody that you had some type of romantic feelings with, but I did say that. Or maybe you're in some type of relationship, or they're in a relationship and y'all used to have a little vibe. Maybe y'all used to sleep with each other. Sometimes people do that. Or you was just one of their friends that they kicked it with, and then they got serious with somebody and they kind of had to cut you off, or they're with someone and they had to cut somebody off. Somebody got cut off somewhere. So some of you, this is a third party situation where they're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship and you kind of had to cut them off or not deal. And I swear this was in this crush one. I promise you, I don't sit there and say go read another one unless You guys probably need to watch this. This is a very crushy energy. I can say that now because I know what crush is. And so it, this person, even though they know they had to walk away and kind of cut off the connection with you, they still want you. And that's why you're dreaming about them. You're dreaming about them because their energy is so strong towards you. They're still wanting you. They're still wanting to feel you. They're still wanting to touch you. They're still wanting to be in some type of, this is an ex, some type of relationship with you. They're still wanting you. And if they already had someone and maybe you guys work together or you guys seen each other around and or they have someone, they're still thinking about you and their energy is coming so strong, piercing your dreams that you're starting to dream about them. Some of you are matching their energy. Both of you are still thinking about each other, but that's not the case for everyone. This person that you're dreaming about is thinking about you a lot. They're wanting this, but I feel like there's a block as to why they can't. So let's see what's going on. I'm really telling you guys, go watch the crush one, because I have a feeling that you might have watched that one and then you came over this one and watched this one. And that reading, one of them, I don't remember which pile because I literally flow through spirit. If you're not a psychic, you wouldn't necessarily know. But if you are psychic, you know what I'm talking about. You're flowing through spirit and you remember some of it, but you don't. But there's one in there that talks about two people wanting each other but kind of not going forward because one is in a relationship. So just go ahead and look at that to see if that resonates with you as well. But this right here, let's talk about the person that was in a relationship or you're in a relationship. This person is dreaming about you because they want you. They can't have you. They know they can't have you. And so they're kind of pushing themselves away. And that's why I'm moving this card, because this is what they're trying to do. They feel very defeated. They had high hopes. If you can kind of see on the side as he's going down, there's these holographics. I hope I'm saying it right. These little, scrapings on the wall, and he's touching them going down into the cave. And what that is this person had a vision, or they have a vision or some type of meaning. Like they really thought that you were the one, or you can be something for them, or they can see the potential that you two have if you guys were to connect. If this is about an ex, they can see the potential in the relationship that you guys have had. I feel like for some of you, you've hurt this ex and they're hurting and they have to go away. You really broke their heart and they just feel like, you've hurt me. I just have to leave you alone. I can't deal with you anymore. Even though I love you so much, I got to get away from you. Some of them feel that way about you because you broke their heart so bad. Some of them, they broke your heart and now they're regretting it. And they're looking at all this memory that you guys share and they're saying, damn, I fucked up. And they're feeling defeated. And they're sitting to themselves trying to figure out how to get over you. I feel like this person is trying to make themselves get over you as far as an ex, or those that they know you're in a relationship or they're in one. They're trying to find ways. They're asking for help from friends and loved ones, from spirit, from the universe. They're praying about the situation off to themselves a lot of times in their head, thinking, okay, how can I get over this person or move away? And so some of them, I'm hearing drinks or do like recreational drugs, or party a lot or hang around a lot of people. They try to keep themselves busy. I know this is the solitude card, and that deals with the hermit card where they're staying away. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, or I don't really get into signs with that, but I just wanted to throw that out there. But they just kind of they're solituding away from you. They're hermit mode away from you, but they're not hermit mode to a lot of other people. I feel like they're keeping themselves busy. for people that are close to them, they're asking for advice, trying to figure out how to get through this. But they're trying not to think about it. But when they get by themselves, I get lonely. Oh, hear these music go. When they get by themselves, they're starting to think about you, especially before they go to bed. I'm hearing that this person, when they lay down, that's when they really think, because they keep themselves so busy. And they lay down and they think about you. You're the person they think about before they fall asleep, and it travels to your dreams. Okay? Um, yeah, they're wanting some type of karma and some type of justice. They're wanting this relationship so bad. Some of them know you have someone, or maybe you was doing something with them and they found out you had a lover. And they're like, oh, they're mad at you. How could you? I didn't know you were married or you had a relationship. How could you? And they're trying to fight it and not think about it. And they're wanting some type of justice. They know they have to move on from you. Some of you, I'm hearing, you're just no good for them, and they're knowing that, and they're wanting to move on, but it's really hard for them. They, and so that's how they're feeling. This is the energy, but it's like, I can't let you go. I really want you. So here's the advice for you, because I feel like the ball is more in your park. You have to start a new foundation with them. I feel like whatever shit you got going on in your life, um, you need to work on clearing that up first. Um, some of you have feelings for this person too, and then there's others of you that don't. Not the way they do. You have feelings for them, but not as strong as they do. And some of you feel the same way they do. But I feel like you just have more grounded feelings. You're more in control of your emotions here than this person. They just know how to hide it well, but they're not in control of their emotions internally. You are. Um, you're also waiting for a divine timing. You're trying to focus on things. You have hope. You see the light. You're kind of more positive towards this. I think, like, because you're more in control, and you're planning to have a new beginning with them, and they may cannot see it, or you're working through whatever you're working through with. If whether you're in a relationship, you might be knowing you're not going to be with this person, or it might not be that serious. If they're in a relationship, you're just kind of like, you know what, fuck it, they're in a relationship, I'm just going to pull myself back, I'm not going to engage, I'm not going to worry about it. Some of you are just feeling confident, like, you know what, I know you're in a relationship, but you want me, and I'm going to get you. Some of you, I'm feeling that energy. If this is an ex, you're kind of like, you know what, you hurt me, I just don't want to deal with you no more. You're just kind of like letting them go out of your system, and they can feel that you're letting them go. And I'm telling you, when I just said that, I felt something pulling at my heart like a chain. They can feel you slipping away. And it hurts their ass, and they keep dreaming about you because they don't want you to let them go. They don't want you to move on from them, but you are. They are just was toxic for you. And for that person that might feel like you're toxic, if you still want to be with this person, you need to clear up your toxicity out of your life. Um, the ball's in your park. If you really want to be with this person wants to be with you, but there's some things that need to clear up before you guys start a new foundation. And I feel like it's more so on your end, and it's a timing. There's going to be a time where you guys, the shit's going to be gone out of your life, the shit's going to be gone out of your life, and there's that open window. I keep seeing the number 3, so I don't know if that's the month of March, 3 weeks from now, the 3rd month, I don't know, but I'm seeing the number 3 a lot. And so, you know what, there's going to be a time where you two can actually work on this situation, where the air is going to be clear and you guys can build a new foundation. But both of you at this time is going to have to want it. That's going to be the hurdle, because it's not right now. But work on yourself. There's a lot of things that need to be cleansed out of your life. And I'm looking at all this feathers and this darkness inside of it. There's a lot of things you need to detox from. Them too. But they're the reason why you're dreaming about them. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to let them go, and they don't know how to let go. of you. They want you still. That's why you're dreaming about them. Okay? All right. So that was for pile 3. That's, I love spirit. That is so funny. Pile 4, last but not least. All righty. So I'm just going to put it at 3,600. Pile 4. Whew. All right. So my incense called out to me again. Um, Okay. So pile 4, you dream about this person very heavy. I can tell that you've lost this person. See that? Y'all never can see it. Okay. It was some black smoke coming out of it. So the reason being, I was learning about candles and burning incense, and I never forgot this guy. He makes candles, and he deals a lot with spirituality and candles. And this guy said if you light a candle or incense and you see black smoke coming out of it, it's clearing negative energy. Now, I honestly think there's negative energy in this situation. And I think the negative energy comes from a yearn or a cry from you. I feel like you've lost this person. And I'm going to definitely protect my energy, because I feel like for those of you who picked pile 4, you lost this person with them going on to a better place. I don't feel a lot of it has something to do with a breakup. I don't really like dealing with spirits as much for general reading. I feel like that is too strong to be general, so I don't do mediumship. I think that's very dangerous. Me personally, everybody's different, but me, I think that's dangerous to deal with on a general reading, because of the fact that is energy coming from the other side. So for those of you, if you're dreaming about someone that's passed on that you've loved, they are thinking about you, but I will not do a reading on that in a general reading energy, and I would have to deeply prepare myself spiritually to do the mediumship, because I have to make sure I'm in the right space. I don't, every spirit has all, it's a lot. So anyways, as far as this, you've lost someone, okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I cannot help that person that you lost passing on to another place. And I have to say that because if you don't, then I'm not trying to have nobody, loved ones, waking me up in the middle of the night trying to send messages. And they will do that if you don't close yourself off. They would. So I have to say that. I'm sorry, to protect myself. Don't come here, because I can't and won't help you. And I'm not talking to somebody in the screen. I'm talking to anybody that's had a past loved one. Not talking to you. I'm talking to, just letting that out in the universe that I definitely prepare for mediumship. That is a very, very big spiritual thing, and you have to know what you're really doing. And yeah. All right, let's move on. Alrighty. Okay. So, for those of you who picked pile 4, you need closure. This is why you continue to dream about this person. There's a closure that you need. You need a sense of something is not all the way clear for you. Something about that. If the person passed on, there is not closure about the way the person has passed, or maybe they passed really fast, or the way they have passed really has scared you or made you feel a sense. Maybe some of you feel like the person was murdered, or you just don't believe the way they've passed, or something in that nature, or you can't get over them passing. Some of you can't get over the fact that you guys have broken up. You love this person, but you can't get over what they have done to you, why they have done what they've done. Why did you guys break up? Why did they leave me? I feel like this person has left you in some way, whether it's by force, natural disasters, or by them doing it on their own, just getting up and leaving you. It was sudden. Some of them broke up with you and you don't know why. So you're needing clarity on to why you lost this person. You're needing clarity as to why they didn't want this relationship anymore. So I'm going to go get my other deck. So let's see. I'm going to try to help you with the clarity that you need so that you can get some type of closure. Like I said, this is only for those that are dealing with a person that is here on earth. So this is definitely dealing with an ex, someone who's broke with you and left you, that no longer wants to be with you anymore, and you're needing a closure. For those of you that picked pile 4 and you're dreaming about someone who has passed away, that is mediumship. I don't do general readings for that. You could book a reading with me or a reader, and you would need to give me at least 2-3 days to prepare for that. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so you're wanting to know, you felt like this relationship was destined. You felt like you guys had a good union. But then towards the end, you felt like this person was a lying son of a bitch. Like they lied to you. You must have found out that they was fake, or they was lying to you, or they betrayed you, or they had a secret lover, or they cheated, or they left you for someone else, and you're wanting to know why. Why did they do what they did? Why did they hurt me when we had a beautiful connection? What did I do wrong? Or your connection just failed and they moved on to someone else, or you guys broke up and now they're with someone else and they look like they're just doing really, really beautifully. And you're wanting to know why. You're wanting to know what the hell is going on. Why is this relationship not? Why did they leave? You feel like this person is lying to you about something. There's some lies or something in that nature. So what I'm going to do is put these cards up, because the relationship has already failed. It's already gone south as far as, and I feel like you need your clarity. So I'm going to put this aside and go for how they're feeling about you right now first. Then I'm going to go back a little bit in the past. Okay? Okay, this person is not wanting to think about the situation. They're not wanting to look into it. I feel like this person has someone new, or you have someone new, but you're still dreaming about them. This card came upside down. They're not wanting to focus on it right now. I feel like they're living in the moment. I feel like they're coming to a point where they recognized where the relationship went wrong, but they feel like they're not even going to tamper with it. It's like too late. It's like, why cry over spilled milk? Just let it be. They're kind of like wanting it to let it be, and they've gotten their closure. Definitely, for sure, they have. Maybe because they already picked up and left. I'm hearing, I will always love you. I will always care for you. But they're still not wanting to be in a relationship. Some of them didn't leave you for someone else. Some of them left you just to be by themselves. They're kind of like single, enjoying life. But wherever space they're in, they're happy. As far as an ex, they're in a happy space. But they still love you. They just don't want to be in a situation with you right now anymore. I feel like you need to know why. So let's go back to the past. Why did they walk away? Why did they leave you? I know this is extended, but you need to know so you can get closure a little bit. This is general, so if you want more information about the situation, book a reading with me or another psychic just to really get help, because you need closure on this. This is keeping you up at night, and or you're just like hurting still every time you dream about this person. You know what? This person loved the hell out of you. They really did. Love was not the reason why them, you might think they fell out of love with you, but they never fell out of love with you. So love wasn't the reason why they left. Um they left because they was really considering your guys' compatibility. They was considering the foundation. There's a lot of things that took place. At first, this relationship was very hot and steamy. And as time went on, the relationship turned to sour. Some of them are just don't know how to deal with when the relationship is bad. They, like that song used to stay back in the, back in the 90s, I believe. So, Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. They just couldn't stand the rain. They just walked away. Some of them, yeah, they just gave up on the connection. They just felt like, okay, some of them just felt like, okay, we're about to break up or it's not working anymore, so I'm just going to move on. And kind of just floated off to other people or floated off to someone else. I'm hearing the person that they floated off with wasn't that serious. This person is just kind of doesn't have a good sense of commitment. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with the emotions they have for you. They don't know how to be committed to anyone but themselves. They're only committed to how their life and what they want it to be. But they do love you. That's how I feel like, man, I wasn't happy or this shit wasn't working, but I love you though. I want you to know I love you, but I can't do this relationship. They can't do it. There was something about it that was just not making them happy. Wasn't about the love. I feel like you guys were from two different worlds. You probably was more introvert, they was more extrovert, or they was an extrovert, you were introvert, or something where you guys were different. And even though the love is there, there's some type of feeling where they just wasn't content enough, or it wasn't the lifestyle that they're used to. They had some type of yearning to be free, but they loved you, and love is what kept them in the relationship. They actually stayed because they do love you. But at one point, it was just, no, I kind of got to let go. This is not for me. This is not who I am, I'm hearing. That's kind of like what it is. Um, they wanted to be free. They're free spirited. They wanted to be a free person. And this relationship doesn't give them the freedom that they need. I think this person just wanted to be single, or maybe they had, realized they don't really want a relationship. Maybe they just want to enjoy having sex and just having a good time. The cards is telling you to have faith, but I feel like you guys are hurting so much. You kind of just want the closure. You don't really want to be with them. But I'm hearing this person, it's going to take a while before you guys are together, because this person is enjoying being single. And for those of you that is dreaming about this person, you still can't let them go. It's nothing wrong with embracing the emotions. You need to know that you're going to be waiting for a while. This person is living a single life and enjoying it. They're not wanting no type of relationship with nobody. If they're meeting people, they're meeting and smashing. They're meeting and having a good time. They're not really being committed to no one but themselves, and they're actually liking it. But the cards is telling you, and I know this is the advice pile, but I'm hearing love makes a difference. If you're willing to wait for this person, if you're willing to say, you know what, I love them, I can't get over them, you you need to get your closure, and you need to make your decision at this point. Will you wait? Because love will make the difference. They will eventually come out of this energy, but it's not now. And I feel like this right now is where they're at. They're content where they're at. But I love you. Like, they love you. They do have feelings for you. It has nothing to do with the way they feel. Even if they cheated or even if they did things, it's just them being selfish and it's fucked up. Because sometimes, for some people would say, how can someone say they love you but they move the way they do? But people, all we hear is that I love you. We don't realize that love has different levels, different meanings. I feel like this person loves themselves more than anything. So it might be, I love you, but I love myself more. I love you this much, but I love myself this much. But there's not a person that they're loving more than you, but themselves. You need to know that. You need to know that this person has chosen themselves and they're happy. They're happy just being free and sleeping with whoever they want to sleep with and not dealing with whoever they want to deal with. Do they think about you? Yes. Do they miss you? Yes. But when they start thinking about being in a relationship, it's like they get choked. Like, oh my God. They don't want any commitment. They don't want to be in a relationship with nobody. They love themselves more. They're not cheating on you with someone else. They're not, and when I mean cheating, well, let me rephrase that. They're not emotionally cheating on you with someone else. Or if they did cheat, it was more like they have some whole problems. They're just really meant to be single. They need to be single. So that's more so what it is. I don't know. I've explained that a lot. I'm not saying, I'm trying to make an excuse for a cheater or somebody that's a selfish son of a bitch. This person is just fucking selfish. I'm just being honest, excuse my language, but they are. They're really selfish. But it has nothing to do with the love for you. They just love themselves more. But the cards are saying love makes a difference. If you really want this connection, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be open-minded. And you're going to have to be very relaxed around this person. Nothing too thick. I'm hearing if you still want this person in your life, get your closure. Because this was general. You need a specific closure. And then once you get your closure, you would know exactly what you would want to do. I'm hearing tap very light with this person. If you really want them, you're going to have to move where you are open to just probably just sleeping with them and being friends and not pushing more in a relationship because they don't want that. But they'll be open to sleeping with you. They'll be open to just casually going out and dates with you. They would love it. It would open their heart up more and relax them because they just don't like feeling trapped. They're like liking to be free. Um, this relationship, it's destined, and it needs this. You need to know this. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you how to be light. And it's kind of weird and it's messed up, but it is. Something about this relationship grinds your gears. It brings a purification in you. It brings a healing in you, and it blesses you. And you're saying, well, this person has put me through hell. I don't understand what you mean. The hell they put you through is bringing you some type of healing. It's making you grow as an individual, I'm hearing. But also it's teaching you ways of loving and being more open-minded. It's also healing this person because a lot of people that don't want commitment is broken somewhere. If you're patient enough and wanting to be that kind of person, you can do it. But you just have to want to be this kind of person. It's like, don't let anyone tell you not to. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. If you don't do it. Walk away from this person, leave them alone, go on about your life. Get your closure though, so you stop dreaming about them. But if you still want this person, you have to move very, very light. Do not talk about relationships with them. Just note that what you can get is some sex and a good time right now because that's all this person wants. And you might be saying that person is selfish. Like, it might make you upset that they're even still getting their way and you're not getting your way. Best thing to do is walk away. Either way you lose. Either way you're not getting your way because this person's stubborn and they're gonna pick themselves. So you have to find ways to make yourself happy in the situation. So, all right. I hope that helps pile 4. That was thick and heavy. You guys have a nice night. Thank you for those that are viewing, that sat through the reading. Have a nice one. Peace.